This is a Jayco Greyhawk Model 29 MV from Haylett RV here in Coldwater, Michigan on a just gorgeous sunny day. This is the perfect type of weather to go out RVing, man. Greyhawk is the quietest riding, best handling Class C on the market today. That is a very bold statement because there are quite a few different Class Cs out there. Difference is, I have the knowledge of this product to kind of back up my claims versus just straight up propaganda. So let's just start digging into it here. First of all, I want to mention, anytime you're looking at a Jayco, you're looking at twice the warranty of anything else in a comparable class, almost without exception. This has a 2-year, 24,000 mile warranty, and for 99.9% of the world, that 24,000 miles is kind of laughable. You just don't put a lot of miles on motorhomes. That's why I hear people saying, oh, I found an 03 with 8,000 miles. Doesn't surprise me, because you drive it, you park it, you don't drive it around, you know. Very, very few people actually drive these things every day. What we're looking at here, a lot of RVs have power awnings. This one has a nice light strip built right into it as well. You're going to see just nicer amenities, materials, grades of everything. Like, look at this, the shiny skin on this. You can clearly see your own reflection right in the sidewall of this coach. The J-Ride Plus, you know, it's easy to throw a sticker on the outside of something, but what does that represent? It's a 5 or 6 stage upgrade process. That it's the reason this thing handles so well, and a big part of why it is so quiet while you're going down the road. They add helper springs to your suspension to help soak shocks and jolts going down the road, and they use them in a different style mechanism, basically, that it fights cavitation. Most shocks are a dual sleeve system with just a big bucket of oil inside of it, and it's never fully 100% sealed. As that shock goes up and down, you get more air bubbles building up, more cavitation built up into that shock, and it starts working less and less. This is a sealed system. That can't happen. The first time, the 100th time, that wheel bounces going down the road, it performs exactly the same. An extra window up here in the nose cap, that's something you don't tend to get on a lot of Class Cs because people don't put the structural reinforcement into their caps to support that sort of thing. Additionally, you notice how this is a wraparound cap. The cap actually wraps under the underside here, not at the corner seam, because that is leak central. Now, not only that, but they have capped this wall, and they've put a wind dampener right here to help direct wind away from any sort of seals on the side here. Not to mention bigger floorboards to kind of tie into the whole thing, so it's better built, it's easier to get in and out of, it's safer. Already we've looked at a lot of areas where this motorhome is so much different from other Class Cs. You'll find a Class C that's $1 cheaper, I promise you that. It will not have this kind of equipment. It will not have these warranties. Standard issue, 4,000 Awnings generator here. What's kind of cool is, for those of you not aware, the generator and your engine feed off the same fuel cell. However, your generator cannot take that fuel cell below a quarter tank, so you never strand yourself by running that generator. The frameless windows, they don't just look super space age and cool. They obviously do that. That's just not the only thing they do. They also help hide the window seals under the pane. These are 80% UV tinted window panes to help arrest any sort of UV damage on those seals. The side windows in your bedroom slide. They do slide open for ventilation, so you can get cross breeze in your bedroom slide out as well. The roof line, you see how it wraps over the side here. This has a Class A motorhome roof. It has a one-piece fiberglass roof. So there's not like the rubber membrane that has any chance of getting torn or snagged or anything. It's fiberglass. It doesn't need to be treated like a rubber roof, you know. You still might have a little seals here to check here and there, but you have maintenance on everything. Even your car has maintenance required. That's why you change the oil. And if you don't, you need to start. Minimum 5,000 pound tow rating on every single Jayco Class C. This is riding on a Ford E450 chassis with a Triton V10. Very powerful engine. They have the original Triton series, I think, got kind of a bad name. This is not the original Triton series. This has been redesigned a long time ago. I think that took place in 07 or 11 or something like that. And for some reason, there's still some people stuck on that. This is the most popular Class C chassis on the market today. That means that there are more places for you to get aftermarket service, 10, 12 years down the line than any other Class C chassis. Notice too, we have all compression latches. I guess you could get away with calling them slam latches, but this style is a compression latch. You're supposed to close it and then push it to seal it. The reason they do this versus the other style is it does seal better. It has a better sealing record. A really cool feature on these is the fact that this has a tankless on-demand water heater. In English, that means 100% unlimited hot water on demand. The original generation of tankless heaters out there, you set your temperature by adjusting the flow of your water heater. That's not the case. You can have water going fast, slow, whatever. There's a little heat adjustment, usually in the bathroom, so that you can adjust your water there. One thing I want to mention, this is gas only. This is not gas and electric. That is a critical difference between them. We have a double power entry step. A lot of things in this class at this price point will tend to have a single. You start getting cheaper and you'll tend to run into manuals. There's a little door strut on here, and the reason being, see how I have this awning a little bit open right here? If that strut wasn't there and the wind caught that door, it would smash that awning arm. Awnings are designed to absorb impact from the top down, not from the sides. If you push that awning arm sideways, it's toast. So they've prevented that from happening here. And obviously, though I have the keys here, this is a keyless entry system, so that if you're going out like tubing or something for the afternoon, you can, you know, more easily not have to worry about your keys. You can just leave your keys in the RV and not have to worry about, oh shoot, you know, did I accidentally drop those out of my pocket going down, you know, creek, what's its name there. So here's something else I like. Right next to the entry door, we have a couple big things going on. First of all, power switch, accessible from ground level. Secondly, your awning control, you can reach from the inside of the RV without going inside or outside. This does also have a full equalizer leveling system that is very uncommon in the Class C market. That's a big thing I want to point out here. Let's see, let's start from the back. Oh shoot, what is the name of this color scheme? Hold on here, let me check my cheat sheet. This is called French Vanilla. Pardon me for the shoddy camera work while I was looking around there. So this is called French Vanilla. I want to point that out because not every single Greyhawk that we have in this model is going to have this color of fabrics. They may vary. So let's start digging in here. So quietest riding, best handle in Class C in the market. Let's expand on that some more. It says a full soft touch ceiling liner. Watch my finger. It soaks right in there. There's like what, quarter or half inch of padding on the roof here, and that is dramatically killing the sound in here. Like, I'm talking kind of loud like right now because that's a personality flaw that I have, according to my wife, and she's always right. So I'm not going to argue because I want to stay married. But you know, the never mind on that. Anyway, I digress. Ceiling there is a soft touch. It soaks up sound. It's kind of like eggshell crates on a sound room in a studio, a sound studio. Man, my ears are smoking here. This is hard to get out. Easy access storage to your under dinette areas here. Now, notice that they do not use a pedestal dinette. This is Jayco's Dream dinette system. You want to fold this down into a sleeper? It's this easy. There you go. You can fold it down into a sleeper. You want to lift it back up to eat breakfast? There you go. You're done. That easy. All you do is just roll your cushions over top of it and go camping. You have 2-section day-night shades, and they're the nicest roller shades that are out right now. I love these things. So you've got, what's nice is this is a UV tinted window. You can't really see in this window unless your nose is pressed against the glass. Well, we can see out. Well, you pull this down and they really can't see anything. Or you can blot out the sun with a nightshade, and they just look cool. I love watching them work. I really like the materials they're using in here. These are sharp. The colors in here are just really, it's a cheesy phrase, but they're really popping for me. I really like that. Air conditioner, 15,000 BTU standard, where most guys are using a 13.5, and this does have an electric heat pump built into it, so you do not necessarily have to burn your propane to get heat, provided you have access to shore power. We're using all high-grade LED lights in here, and it does make a drastic difference compared to incandescents. They also use less power, so if you are dry camping, great, you're not killing your batteries. The flooring they're using in here is just sharp. It is sharp. I love all the different colors they got going on. I mentioned the chassis situation. Let's look at our electronics complement real quick. All Furrion electronics this year, at the time of this filming anyway. That's a across-the-board change. Furrion is a higher-grade component. It's not the TV you put in your house. It's better. It's built better. You don't need a TV built this well in your house because your TV doesn't bounce down the road in your house. In this RV, you're going down the road bouncing at 70 mile an hour and getting double, triple the force of gravity worth of shock and jolt to this television. That's what this is made to absorb. This gets the job done. It's a higher grade appliance. So down here, a couple things to look at. When you kick on your side mirrors, you see that little circle right there. This has built-in side window cameras. So as soon as you turn on your blinker, that camera will kick on to your radio and antenna system here. You obviously have to have the ignition running to do that. Now, what's kind of cool is this is a touchscreen radio and navigation system. It does everything all in one. The first time you use it, as we're seeing here, it tells you, hey, make sure you keep your eyes on the road. You know, that's just common sense. So you have different map, you can set routes and whatnot. Here's what I kind of like about this, is how fast and easy it loads. They actually have a good quality processor going on in here. And if you zoom around a little more, it'll even point out things like gas stations for you so that you know right where you're headed. Let's spin around here. Man, the woodwork in here is all sharp. This is also all like hardwood, you know, cabinetry. So, no, this is going to just bounce down the road and just get trashed going down the road. And you're not going to run into problems. This is all screwed, pocket screwed cabinetry. Here, let me see if I can give you a peek. I don't know how well that's showing up on camera. It's dark in there, obviously. But notice that their overhead doors are self-supporting, so you don't have to juggle them open on your head. They're using struts to hold them open, and they're metal. They're not plastic. They're not going to wear out like a plastic strut will. Let me open up the storage in here, because this looks like a normal kitchen. There is more storage going on in this kitchen than I have seen in most any other Class C. There might be one or two that can rival the total storage going on in here. So we got 4 drawers going on right there. We have all kinds of space under the sink. That's the perfect spot for a little trash can right there. Extra drawer right here. Notice it's all plywood construction too. We're not looking at cheap construction. So you need even more drawers. We've already seen 5. Here's 4 more. You need more counter space? You get more counter space too. This thing does everything. It's like a transformer. There's way more than meets the eye. This is a robot in disguise. So we've got tons of counter space going on. We have outlets next to the counter to run our coffee makers and whatnot. There's extra outlets tucked away up here, by the way. So, you know, this is a perfect cell phone charging station next to the door, and that is where you're going to plug in appliances. Now, they've put in, this is all solid surface countertops, and they put in the sink covers that match. So this is all flush mount, all usable countertop space. 10 cubic foot refrigerator freezer, where most guys are using 6 to 8. So Greyhawk is using a 10. We also have, in addition to all the storage I already showed you, a big pantry over here. So it's the gift that keeps on giving. Even more storage here. Very common middle bathroom here, which has been used since the dawn of time in motorhomes and will continue to be used because it is shockingly effective and very space efficient. So here's something I like to point out, like in your living room. I already had the lights on, but back here in your bedroom, you just one switch. Remember how I told you those LED lights make a difference? I wasn't joking. Even in the middle of a bright day, it makes a difference. Now, we've got a fantastic fan, power vent fan over here, and all you have to do is just push one button. You know, the lid opens itself and turns the fan on, all from ground level. You know, you don't have to be tall. You push one button again, shuts the fan off, closes the lid for you. That's all there is to it. That is just all there is to it. Let's see here. We've got a full true queen bed going on. Nicer grade mattress too. This is a very nice, big, fluffy mattress. About 50% bigger than what you'll usually find in a motorhome industry. Extra big, deep storage going on above the bed just for, you know, sweaters and things like that. And these struts are no joke. Wow, those are tough. Massive closet. Now here's the thing. There's so much storage going on in here that it just looks flat. You have to really start opening stuff up to look at all of the storage that is happening within this area. So you've got this massive, massive his and hers closet, or let's see, we've got hers and his closet. Experience is telling me that's probably closer to true than false. And we have tons of this drawer space. You notice it comes clear out to the bed. You are never going to be hurting for storage space in this bedroom. You know, this is an awesome, this is definitely a step above just a weekend warrior. Again, Furion Electronics, And because no ounce of space goes wasted, there is storage back here. And again, you don't have to juggle that TV open with your head. It does all the heavy lifting for you. You know, I don't know if I talked much about the rubber isolation mounts. There's underneath the floor, between the Ford chassis and the Jayco coach, there's these big rubber discs. And anywhere that the coach meets the chassis, they install those discs to help shock absorb everything. That keeps it quieter in here. It keeps it smoother in here. You know, it helps absorb shocks and jolts before it gets translated. All that kinetic energy goes up through your windows, through your roof. That is why this thing lasts longer, has better resale value, has a better service record. Those things all add up. You know, nothing is guaranteed foolproof, but they do everything within the realm of reasonable to make this as highly reliable as possible. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping, everybody.